Well, I was just saying, this is Jack for the National Coalition for Disabled Veterans PAC. We're reaching out to everyone for our fundraiser due to the fact that many of our veterans continue to suffer from PTSD and their injuries. As a PAC and not a charity, our goal is to see lawmakers elected that will push to improve the quality of life for our disabled and hospitalized veterans and make sure they get the medical attention they need and deserve. With that in mind, can we count on you for a non-tax deductible contribution for the drive?
Okay, I think I got it, but could you repeat that first part again? I think I didn't get all of it.
Okay.
That was actually the third time I've tried to ask him that, so I was really hoping they'd keep playing, but they didn't want to play anymore, so good thing to know they're calling. They claim to be collecting for PACs, political PACs. PAC is Political Action Committee, whatever. But they're not collecting for veterans. They're collecting for politicians. They want to give money to politicians. It's a slush fund for politicians. Just hang up on them or screw with them. Tell them to repeat themselves until they finally hang up on you.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, my name's Anna. How are you doing today?
Okay, Anna, how can I help you?
Alrighty, I'm calling from Preventive Health Services, and I am calling you to inform you that you are qualified to receive this very simple saliva swab test as an additional benefit of your Medicare insurance, okay?
Oh, well, what if I don't have Medicare?
Then I'll take you off my list.
Well, there's somebody else here who does. Do you need to speak to them?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, what's their name? Do you know what name of the person is you're trying to reach?
No, that's what happens, but we don't get the information at our end.
Oh.
Because sometimes people just pretend to be somebody else and they try to gain information from the companies of, different kind of people. So that's why we don't give information out from our end.
So it's
always taken from your end.
So you're just randomly calling people's numbers and asking for people who have Medicare then? Because you don't know who you're calling. You don't have a name of the person. That's good to know. That's good to know.
That's not the case, though.
Well, I asked you.
The numbers.
I asked you who you were calling. I asked you who you were calling, and you told me you don't have the person's name. So you're just randomly calling numbers and asking for people with Medicare?
Sure. Do you remember what questions you asked me? Because what you said was that. Who are you looking? What you said was that it's when I told you it's a Medicare benefit, you said, "What if I don't have a Medicare?" Then I'm like, "Okay, I could take you off my list." But then you were like, "That I have a Medicare holder here with me. Do you want to speak to them?" And I was like, "Yes, we could do that." So what happens is when people enroll their numbers in our campaigns or surveys or anything, it could be a landline number as well. It could be their cell phones, or it could be maybe a joint family who lives together, and maybe their son picks up the call, maybe the daughter-in-law picks up the call. It could happen, right?
Right.
That's why.
Are you telling me that?
So if you,
are you telling me that somebody gave you my number to call in regards to Medicare benefits?
If you do not have a Medicare, we could just disconnect this line. I do not need to waste your time anymore. Why do we want to do that, right?
Well, I love wasting your time, though. I love wasting time with piece of crap people like yourself. Anna?
Now, let's listen to the logic of this woman's statement. She's calling a number, offering services for Medicare recipients, without having a clue who she's calling for. And when you ask her what's the name of the person, she goes into a long little explanation of why they can't give out that information or why they don't have that information. You'd think if Medicare was asking them to call anybody, they would provide more than just a telephone number. Okay? And when you ask them who they're calling for, they don't have a clue. You want to know why? Because they're just randomly calling numbers and asking people if they have Medicare. Now, she didn't like my response, and that's okay. They will call back. We'll do it again. But if they don't know who they're calling for, and I'll be honest with you, we have gotten calls from legitimate agents that work with Medicare that knew exactly who they were calling for. They claimed, I'm calling from Medicare, I'm calling for this person to talk about this. No problem whatsoever. It's when they randomly call you up and say, hey, I'm calling about Medicare, and I don't have a clue who I'm talking to. Those are the scammers. They don't have a clue who you are. Mess with them. Screw with them. Waste their time because it's a lot of fun. The light's in my eyes. Can't stand this. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, this is Michelle calling from Federal Subsidy Department. How are you doing today?
I'm sorry, you're calling from where?
Financial Aid Department, sir. How are you doing today?
Financial Aid Department. Okay, well, I'm doing great. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just calling you to inform you that your number has been selected by the U.S. government side to provide you some federal subsidy which you don't need to pay back, okay?
My telephone number has been... Wow, I must have a lucky telephone number to get this. So how much money are we talking about here?
Yeah. It's a depend on your verification, sir.
Depends on my verification? Well, tell me, what do I need to do to get the...
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do I need to do to get the maximum amount of money for the subsidy?
We are not giving you money. We are giving you some, like, it's called reward cards.
A reward card? Can't you just give me money? I'll take a check.
No, we are not providing you money, I told you.
Oh. I'll take a check then, that's fine.
Okay.
Well then, how much subsidy reward money can I get?
Like 250.
250? Is that 250 a week or 250 a month or just a one-time thing?
One time. This is a one time.
Would you accept $250? Is that if somebody called you and said, hey, I'm going to give you $250, but I'm not going to give you cash or a check, I'm going to give it to you as a subsidy reward, would you say, ooh, that sounds great, let me do it? I mean, what's $250 in subsidies going to buy me?
Honestly, truthfully, really, what? A subsidy reward card? Can you take it to Walmart? Can you take it to Target? Can you take it to the gas station? I seriously doubt it. Good try, though, but they'll call back. Haven't heard it as a reward card before. I've heard them say, it's a reward, from the government, but a reward card? That's a new twist on it. She probably just got confused. She didn't sound very bright. But that's what they usually are. Not very bright.
Hello?
Hi, this is Leo calling from Solar Energy Solutions. How are you today?
Well, not too bad, Leo. What is it I can do for you?
Actually, I'm calling about a solar program we're running in your area.
Oh, you are?
Free consultation.
Are you guys?
About a solar program.
Are you guys in? Are you from this area?
Actually, my company is from USA.
Your company's from the USA?
Yeah.
What part of the USA?
Actually, we're working all over in USA.
All over the USA? Okay, well, where are they based out of? What city and state?
Actually, we're based in New York.
Oh, really? Okay, well, you don't sound like somebody in New York. Is that where you're calling from right now?
Oh, actually, I am not belonging from New York.
You're not belonging from New York? Where are you belonging from?
Actually, I'm belonging from Asia, but I'm currently living in New York.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. I didn't understand what you just said. You're from where?
I'm from Maldives. And
Yeah.
hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm from Maldives, and I'm currently living in New York.
You're currently living in New York? Is that where you're calling me from, is New York?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. And your company, the solar company, it's based out of New York?
Yeah.
What's the name of the company again? I'm sorry, I missed it at the beginning.
My company name is Solar Energy Solutions.
Solar Energy Solutions. Okay, and they're based out of New York. Okay. And they work in all of the US of A?
Yeah, we're working all over the USA.
All over the US. Okay. Well, that's great. Do you like your job?
Yeah, obviously like my job.
You like your job?
Are you interested in solar panels?
Am I interested in solar panels? Hell no, of course not.
Yeah.
I'm interested in you.
Okay.
I want to know more about you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah? Are you going to come to my home and help me with solar panels?
Where is your company based out of? We are in the USA. Good answer. Good answer. Please, these guys are ridiculous. Dumb as rocks, but definitely ridiculous.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, this is David calling you from Property Care. How are you?
I'm sorry, you're calling from where?
Calling you from Property Care. Are you somehow interested in selling your property in the near future?
Which property are you calling about?
Okay, sir, are we talking about the same property address? Correct me if I'm wrong. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Are we talking about the same property address? 5114 Southeast 41 Street Avenue, Florida, zip code 34480. That's right.
Oh, no. I sold that property years ago. I don't own that one anymore.
Okay. Second property address 331 Louisiana Street, Florida, zip code 32216. That's right.
Oh, that one's even older than the other one. Where are you getting these records from? I sold that one like 12 years ago.
Okay, which property you are selling for? Can you please confirm your property address?
Well, hold on a second. What list of property are you reading off of? You're reading off of a list so old, I don't even remember where those places are.
Sir, not by your property. Yes, we have somebody else that we can help you to selling a property at the right price.
Yeah? Well, once again, where did you get that list of properties? Like I said, that's an extremely old list. You guys are really out of date. You're not building me with a lot of confidence in you guys if everything you have is so out of date. You know? Where did you get that list of properties is what I asked you. Are you going to answer the question?
No. This is Sebastian from Property Care. How are you doing today?
What's wrong? The other guy couldn't handle a simple question, so he had to transfer it to somebody else?
Oh yeah, I'm the senior supervisor. How are you doing
Well,
today?
thank God you're on the line, Sebastian. I was asking, where did you get that list of properties? That list is so old. I sure hope you didn't pay for that list.
Yes, sorry to bother you. The thing is that I have one of my best realtors in your area, so that's why I just call you. Are you somehow interested in selling your property in the future?
Well, that list of properties that you have is so old, it doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence that you guys are even capable of selling properties.
I don't tell you about that property. I just need to confirm that. Do you have any on property?
Oh my frickin' God. Are you going to answer the first question, Sebastian? Where did you get that list of properties?
I think you're just wasting my time. You're motherfucker, so bitch.
Yep, I sure am. Just wasting your time. They just randomly call people, you know? I did not recognize that first address. I have no clue what address that is. It's not one that I'm familiar with. That second address, that one I'm familiar with. We haven't lived there in probably 15, maybe close to 15 years at least. So where they get these addresses, I have no idea. But that's okay. They'll call back. We'll play some more and we'll waste some more of their time. Wonderful. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.